So I have some breaking news for you guys here that basically just happened. So as you guys know, the stock market had basically tanked a few days ago. With the it literally made a record for making the biggest one-day drop ever. And so now we have another situation where they got pretty damn close to that record that they made just 3 days ago. So the Dow has now dropped over 1,000 points just today on Thursday, which means that something is going on quite clearly. Also, the S&P 500 also dropped, and so did Nasdaq. So we're having some really, interesting stock movements, as you can call it, I guess. There are a lot of people who say that the stock market is going to crash, or, the economy is going to crash and all this stuff. And so I can't really say whether or not it is, because I have no really life experience with this, because obviously I haven't experienced anything really like this, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. But the fact that it broke a record, and then 2 days later almost breaks this, or 3 days later almost breaks the record again, that is at least has to be really fucking significant. So here's what happened. So it says U.S. stock markets fell sharply Thursday, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average tumbling 1,033 points, or 4%, to 23,860. Other major stock indexes also dropped Thursday. The S&P 500 fell 101 points, or 3.8%, and the Nasdaq index fell 275 points, or 3.9%. With the latest drops, both the Dow and the broader S&P 500 are down more than 10% from the recent peaks, which constitutes a market correction. The market is still trying to find its footing after Monday's huge meltdown when the Dow fell 1175 points, a one-day record. So again, I can't stress this enough. They just made a one-day record for falling. They fell 1,175 points in one day, and that was the record. And that just happened 3 days ago, and they almost broke it again. They dropped 1,033. Are you crazy? You're looking at like 142 points off from just breaking the record again. 143 more points, and they would have broke the record that they just broke 3 days ago. That just set the record for all time. So it's really crazy. So, what's going on, there must be something more to it than just kind of market folly or whatever you want to call it. But I don't know. I honestly don't know. So let me know what you guys think. But it also says Wall Street has been on a roller coaster ride. On Tuesday, the market regained close to half of its deep Monday loss. But on Wednesday, the market ended down again. At Thursday's opening bell, it bounced from positive to negative, then headed down sharply. The sell-off now corrected prices back to the level that preceded the passage of the tax bill in December, said David Katag, chairman of Cumberland Advisors. Enthusiasm about a corporate tax cut had helped drive the stock market to record levels, so that would show that basically it's just being inflated and it's ready to crash. And this is really kind of scary, and I'm interested to see what happens, because again, like I said, I don't have too much experience with things like this, and I don't know what exactly to make of this whole situation, because I don't know what this really entails, what's going to happen, if this really means it's going to crash, what's going on. So again, let me know your guys' thoughts, but this is just absolutely crazy.